Today I'm going to be showing you basically how to use a recycled piece of origami paper. Okay, this has been folded before, just a test sample. And what we're going to do with it is we're going to basically book fold it. And this is using a recycled piece of paper. So we're going to book fold it. We're going to open it back up. Okay, we're going to fold down like so. We're going to bring it back up, fold it like this, fold it like this. We're going to be making something, I think it's a Kabuto or a sumo or some kind of clothing the Japanese people wear. I don't know what the name of it is, but if you guys do know the name of what they wear, please post it down in the comments because I would really appreciate to know what it is. Now, you see how I folded these like this, right? Flip it over. You want to fold back to the center. And I like using recycled paper when I'm making clothing because it makes it look more worn or basically put on. So that's why I like doing that. Now you want to flip it over and do the same thing. Fold to the middle. Fold to the middle. Fold to the middle. Fold to the middle. Now when you flip it over, you're going to notice you have these little things, okay? You're going to have two flaps on the inside and two flaps on this side. You want to basically leave one, basically as a triangle, but the other ones you want to take your two index fingers and put them by the tip of the point, so you see where my indexes are. And you take your two thumbs and you want to just gently bring it up and fold it. Do that again. Index is by the point, thumb on both corners, and fold out. Do it one more time. There that is. Now if you want to do the collar, you basically want to bring it up. Bring the triangle up. Don't bring the other thing up. Bring it down. Just enough. And then you want to take this and then bring it up one more time. Tuck the big corner behind. Okay. And there's your neck part for where the neck goes in, where your feet go in. And then if you really want to get technical with it, you can basically have the arms coming in and you can connect them, but I don't want to do that in this video. So there's a piece of clothing that I've just done out of recycled paper, and yes, it still looks good even though it's got the folds in it and all that. But you can also tuck things in or make a pencil holder out of it because it's got that on the bottom. There's that. I'm going to grab one more sheet of paper and I'm going to also show you this. Okay, this is, since I've done that model for you, this is a lighter grade of paper, okay? It's very light, it's very fashionable. Okay, that's a lighter grade of paper. So this paper is very easy to fold. You can get it from Chapters, you can get it from any arts and crafts store for this kind of paper. One thing I like about it is how they cut the paper. It's very crisp and it's not like it's able to fold like this, like you can flap it and all that and it folds pretty good. Now, this is one thing I don't like. This kind of paper. It's too damn glossy and sometimes the corners don't match up. As you can tell, I'm trying to stick my fingers together and I'm right on the corner of this and my fingers don't want to touch. It's not that, it's literally, it won't flap like this one does at all. It's not bendable as much. It's more of a stiff, heavy, or a medium kind of paper, and I don't like the feel and how it folds. Now this right here is by far the worst paper I've felt. Like, come on, like, look how the corners are, like, they're not even, like, I take really good care of my paper and all that. And this, like, these corners alone and the thickness of this, it's too heavy of a grade, like, way too heavy. I have one more size, and that's the ultra thin, wherever it is. Where are you? This right here is ultra thin. This right here is the ultra thin paper. It feels good. I'm gonna show you with this one because this is a good paper to make an a bunny rabbit out of. It is a simple model. It is very easy to do. Now, this right here is very easy. You will need scissors for it, and yeah, let's do this real quick, and I'll show you how easy this is. You're gonna need a pair of scissors to basically cut the ear folds. So I'm gonna basically do that. Open it up, fold like this. You can also do the penguin out of this too. This basic base, you can do a penguin out of it. And I just scrapped 3 videos because I'm just waking up and I don't want to be a disappointed YouTuber and have fails on my channel. So I scrapped 2 videos today, just starting off. So there you go. You want to fold it in half and fold up. And you don't really need to cut it, but it looks better if you do. So you want to basically do an inside out reverse fold. Okay. And then you're going to want to cut to about there where my thumb is. So I'll do that real quick. I'm doing this off camera because it makes it easier for me. So, and I'm going to do what I usually do when I make these, is I'm going to crimp the ears down so he's a floppy bunny. Because everybody knows we love floppy bunnies. And there he is. Very simple model. It's more of a beginner's level. I don't like that kind of paper though. Like this paper here, it's too thick and it doesn't feel right. We're eventually going to be getting into doing these instructions. And yes, I know you won't be able to read them. This is all, this right here is going to be a pig. This right here, we're going to need 2 sheets of paper for this one. The giraffe is right here. We're going to do that one. And I'm probably going to upload these 2 together. I'm going to do them both in one video. You flip it over, we're going to do the crocodile. And then we're going to do the elephant. And then we're also going to be doing the horse. And we're going to do both models. We're not just going to do, one like this. We're actually going to be doing ones like this. And yes, this is from Japan. This is actual instructions. Like, I'm pretty damn sure you guys can't read this. I'm pretty sure. If you can, post a comment. After that's done, we will be doing this one right here. Well, if I can get the damn thing to open. We will be doing that, the dish. So that one's basically right there. This is a very easy, simple model that we will be doing. We also have the star form that we will be completing. I like to go into great lengths about this. I'm going to bring up my folds because I know I haven't done a video on that. So let's do this. So these are basically the folds that I use in my videos. Okay, you have the yellow belt 6KT, book fold, blitz fold, center or cabernet base, double-long fold, kite fold. You got the bird base, the flower base. All these are there. Very easy. So this right here is the basic fold techniques. This is a book fold, and the book fold is the simplest of folds, but it, like all others folds, remember Praisance, all the whatever, I can't read right now, I'm just waking up. Brit's face, or Brit's face, yeah. This is basically the one we just did to do this. This right here is a Camberton base. A dibbling fold right there. There's the kite fold we did with the rabbit. We haven't done a plate fold yet, which we will be getting into eventually. We're going to be doing the rabbit ear when we do the whale. We've done the square base. We've done the squash folds. We've done the water bomb base when we did the water bomb. We've done the bird, or the bird base when we did the crane. We've done an inside out reverse fold when we were doing the crane. We've done the flower base. You want, when you're going through these, you guys can pause them at any time and actually look at them in depth. This is the frog base. We will be getting into doing a frog very soon. We've done an outside reverse fold. We did that with the with that. We've done this on our channel already, my channel already, the samurai helmet. Done the ninja star. We've done the heart last night, and yes, you can make necklaces out of them, or hang them up in picture frames. We've done the butterfly. We're going to be doing this eventually. Once I see fit that you guys are actually liking these videos, I will move forward with doing this. This one requires 8 sheets of paper, 2 different kinds, 4 of each. We've done the crane. We've done the crane, which is difficult-ish. We're going to do the rose eventually. So, that's that book. Then we're going to be moving on to this, basically, which is the jumbo box book. Basically, you're going to do the angel, the dish, the star, and then the elongo box. So these are the techniques. I'm not speaking right again. You got the valley fold and the valley fold and the unfold, the mountain fold, the turnover and repeat arrow. You got the rotate 180, rotate 90, fold on dotted line, plate, pull out. And yes, it's a lot to remember, and it does take some time to remember some of these. And I'm telling you right now, I've got in the comments saying that that it would take a whole box of paper to learn this. In all reality, you start off small and you work your way up. So you start off with stuff that are beginners, like don't start off with something that's advanced or too out of your league to doing it, and you should be fine. Now, they have books at Chapters and any bookstore, I'm guaranteeing. They're starter kits. What you want to look for is origami for beginners. You start off with that kit and you work your way up. Now, once you get the beginner's kit done and all the models mastered, where you can look without even having a book in front of you, then you will be doing good with that. You will be able to you'll be able to do a lot of it, and a lot simpler too. So you basically just want to do the folds until, or the designs until you basically get them memorized in your head, and that's how I've done it all my life. But you want to basically have a fan base where, say you were to fold something, you want to know without even looking at the paper what you are doing. So like you can be able to look at the paper and be like, okay, so they want me to fold this way, and then they want me to fold this way. And then basically they want me to flip the paper over and do it again, but like this, you see? So you basically just want to know, like, be able to just look at the instructions without reading it and already know what to do. Once you master that kind of technique, paper folding is just pure fun. That's why I'm doing a thing on it right now at my channel. So I'm just giving you some insight. Like when I was starting out, my folding techniques were horrible. They were downright horrible. I basically started out and I failed a couple of times, and yes, I did fail a lot, but eventually you learn from your things. Now, we are going to be getting into this book, and this book is huge. Okay? Very, very huge. So, these are masters of paper. This dinosaur was done by a guy, and it's in North Carolina, USA, in a museum because of how big it is. There's a lot of people in here. History of the art. If you guys want, you can like read that. I'm gonna let you guys pause it at any moment to read it. But that's that right there. And it basically goes into masters of this art. So you got elephants made out of giant paper. There's no limit to this art. And it's a dying art, and that's why I'm trying to revamp it in my channel. A gallery of masters. Like, once you get really good, like I'm able to do some of this stuff, like to this extent, but right now I'm basically going to the basics. Like some of these people, they've been doing this for, like they were born with this gift, and these are techniques again. Then you got the shells, and you got these, and you got pecking crows, and I can show you how to do an easier one of these. You don't really need that. Gators and paper precisions and things that fly. You got to realize too that origami is more of a stay-at-home kind of thing for when you get angry. And yes, it does help when you get angry. It does. I folded paper when I get angry to the point where I folded 30 models and I'm calm as can be after. I don't know what it is. It is some kind of voodoo in this kind of paper. I have no idea. But for some reason it is very relaxing, people. And it's very fun to do once you get it down. This is going to be a fun one because it's three-dimensional and you're probably going to enjoy this one. It's going to take some time. Going to probably be a longer video, but once you get it down, it should be fine. It should be. We are going to be downgrading from the big size paper, and we're going to be going to the hand size paper, which is here, and you can see it's the hand size. We aren't going to be using the thicker, like the big paper, so I'm basically going to do that. So this is the big paper, right? Like you can barely see that in my camera like that. Now this is the size of paper we are going to be going to. Right like that. So you're basically losing 2 inches on both sides. So it's going to be a fun one. But this is what time it is here right now. If I can get my watch to work. It is 4:02 a.m. And yes, I am still using my watch. For any of you that watch my unboxing of my 24 hours with the DZOS 9 smartwatch. But this has been another video with me. So in this video, if you were to follow my instructions, you would have been learned how to make this, which if you can tell me what it is, let me know, and the rabbit. Very simple, but if you liked what you've seen, let me know. Thanks.